Lately, I've been feeling like I'm going through the motions. I ain't been up in the word, I've been missing my devotion.
Hey, how you doing today? We're just gonna get started tonight. This is day 14 Walk With Me challenge, and so I want to talk about some of the posts that I talked about today, and actually invite you to continue on with me and a couple of friends of mine and leadership that are working on losing some weight. So we'll get started in a minute, okay?
Trying to fly a plane, but I had no co-pilot. I was in the midst of a storm. But God had kept me from my home. I was trying to do my own thing. I was going down the wrong way. I shouldn't be where I am today. That's why I'm thankful for the Lord's grace. Like a damsel in distress.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I wanted to say hello to you. My name is Ricardo Cordu. I want to welcome you to another. This is day 14 of with the Walk with Me challenge, and what we're doing is a group of people who are actually just taking 30 minutes, at least 3 to 4 times a week, walking, working on getting in shape and working on building your energy up to so you can be the best person. So for day 14 for me, I was really thinking about stinking thinking, and we'll talk more about that. So I did a post earlier, and actually I have a free ebook called No Plan, No Chance. If you keep the link in my bio, and it talks more about this. And basically what I said today in the quote, it says, making a plan to intentionally work on having clear and positive thoughts. I realized early in the journey, I had to be intentional about avoiding my bad thoughts. If you have stinking thinking, you will lose the war before you even make it to the first battle. And so, what does that mean? The reason why I was thinking that way is because if you don't know, I actually started my weight loss journey, back in June. And so since that, I've lost 20 pounds. And I have some amazing products that I started taking that initially jump started me to be able to lose 10 to 15 pounds like right away, less than 30 days, which was an amazing testimony. But also, as I begin to keep on pushing through the journey, I had to watch myself, the thought process, the things that I would do to be able to manage my day-to-day actions so I can apply the weight loss to the actions that I need to take to be successful in my life. And so that stinking thinking, what I'm talking about with that is I realized that, I started as I'm going forward in this weight journey and weight loss. I started thinking about, what's some emotions or some things that I did to help myself start thinking clearly, to be able to avoid stinking thinking. Because I realized when I got into that trap of thinking bad thoughts, then I would eat certain things that I know would gain weight back. And so I had to watch myself. So first thing I started doing, which is a suggestion from the leadership, we started doing notebooks about journaling the things that we ate. And I started to catch on when I started eating things like salads and stuff like that. I would feel good about eating salads. So my thought process was clear. It's like, man, I ate a salad, so I feel good about it. So I wasn't thinking negatively. But when I sat there and ate a donut, or I went out and ate a hamburger with bacon and French fries and drank a milkshake, I would feel bad because I'd be like, man, I gotta get back on track, or man, I shouldn't have ate that because that's gonna put back on weight that I just lost. It's that constant battle that you have to be conscious of. And so, I started doing these things. I started writing the journal down, and what I realized is I created a system where it allowed me to be able to have clear thoughts throughout the whole day versus having it when I ate food and everything like that. I trained myself. A key skill set for you to be able to take yourself to the next level is to begin to be able to clear your thought process. And so one thing I noticed when we started this easy day, starting to walk that easy walk every day for 30 minutes or 3 to 4 times a week, I noticed when I was walking, my thoughts became clearer. And so before I would start late in the day and start walking to try to start getting in shape and stuff like that. But then I realized that it was better for me to start working out in the morning. And the reason why is because it allowed me, as I was walking, I started being able to prepare for the day. I started thinking, started seeing the sun. I started breathing in the fresh air. And for me, mentally, that helped me begin to imagine, to be able to dream, to be able to. I have a great relationship with God, so for me to be able to walk and pray and just see the wind and the trees and the great terrain or whatnot, it made me think about God, and it made me be grateful for that moment in time. And so what it did, it prepared my mind for what I had to face through that day. So whether it was I had a goal to, lose weight, or was it a goal when I have for work and stuff like that. I do sales. So, I have a certain amount of money that I want to make daily. And so it prepared me. I was able to function better. And so for you, you're going to have to find what works for you the best, right? So for me, it might be me getting up in the morning and going walking, versus maybe for you at night, it might be better for you. You might be a person who at night, it helps you sleep better. You go on a walk, being exercise and stuff like that, it might help you sleep better. But for me getting up in the morning and starting my day off with that walk, starting my day off with that exercise, it actually propels me to break through any resistance. It helps me. It helps me skip over my problems and look forward to the solutions of accomplishing my goals. And so when I get home at night, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. And so it helps me. But some people, they have to do it at nighttime. So that's one thing that helped me be able to adjust my thinking was to get up in the morning and start exercising versus waiting later on in the day. So that might be a suggestion. That's a suggestion that might help you. So take that journal, begin to write down, your eating habits, so you can begin to start the process of being more consistent, being conscious of the things that you're putting in your body, so that you could feel the best person. Also, I started noticing that I started avoiding gossip conversations, things that were toxic conversations. I noticed that I started avoiding them more, right? Because I'm in this good place. I'm not trying to hear something negative come around me. I'm not trying to be a part of that negative conversation. And so I find myself when I'm at work, if I hear something negative, I kind of veer away from it. I'm like, okay, well, let me go over here and focus in. I'll read a book, or I'll put something in my ear, something positive that will center me back to that positive mindset. Another thing that I actually added in there was beginning to see my success. So my goal by February of 2021 is to be 50 pounds lighter. And so I wrote down, how I would feel once I get that goal. What will it do for me mentally or physically or emotionally? What will it do for me for my clothes, the different clothes and stuff like that? Because my mind, I'm like, man, I'll be able to go clothes shopping. And also my mind, I was like, man, I'll be able to donate all these clothes, all these suits, all these different things that I'm wearing now. I could donate to somebody who's in need. And so I found a way to take a negative situation. Some people who, when you're overweight and you're battling with your health and things like that, something that can be such a negative situation, but to turn it around for the positive, you got to find ways and solutions to be a solution, so you could take that next step. And so now, I know in February, I'm like, man, I want to be able to take away my whole wardrobe and be able to give it to somebody, to give it to a family, whoever's in need. They'll be able to have all my clothes, and I'll be able to start over again, be able to start shopping and get some new clothes. And so, Pinterest is I know a lot of Pinterest has not as popular as Instagram or Facebook is, but I like Pinterest because you can go in and you actually can go in and look at different clothing and things like that, and kind of create your own page of the style that you want. So that's a suggestion. If you're looking for clothes and stuff like that, it's cool to be able to go on Pinterest and type in what you want to look at: jeans, clothes, maybe it's a dress, whatever it is, whatever you want to see yourself in. It's a great way to be able to imagine and take your imagination and be able to put it down on something, so you can visualize it like, man, this is where I'll be at. Another great thing that I learned how to avoid thinking was my confessions. And so, what am I confessing? The Bible says faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. And so I had to begin to change my confessions. I'm saying in my out loud, I'm saying to myself, like, man, I am going to be 50 pounds lighter by February of 2021. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited because I'm not only going to look better, but I'm going to feel better inside and out because of the journey that it took, the steps that I took to be able to break through that weight journey. So I'm saying these things. I'm excited about the new clothes I'm going to be wearing. I'm excited about the testimony I'll be able to tell other people to inspire them to take that step in their life. I'm excited about all the energy that I'm going to have from it because I'm going to have more energy. I'm not going to be walking around sluggish. I'm excited that my bones and my body won't be hurting. My knees won't be hurting because I have too much weight on my body. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm excited about that. And that's what you begin to confess. And so then also, I started, merging that conversation with my health, but also talked about my finances. I thank God every single day that I'll make nothing less than $1,000 a day. I confess that. It's things that you start confessing. I confess that I have wealthy relationships, that I have a wealthy family, that I have a wealthy mindset, that I have wisdom. I have wisdom, wise friends. I have wise counsel. I have people around me who love me, who care about me. I have abundant joy. I'm happy. I'm excited. So these are things that I'm confessing out loud. I was like, I have the spirit of love upon my life. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I do, brings excitement. It brings vigor. It brings strength. It brings joy. It brings love. It brings abundance. It brings a unity. Everything I do, I'm calling these things forth in the atmosphere because that's what I want to be. I want to be a destiny sparker. I want to inspire people to be better. So that confession, what are you confessing out loud? Are you talking about all my bills are paid in full? I'll never be dead. I'll never be broke another day in my life. There's things that you can say to trigger your mindset to be able to be positive instead of negative. That's something else that I actually put in place to be able to be successful in life. I keep my vision in front of me. I confess my confessions. I'm praying. I'm excited. I'm making sure I'm avoiding stinking thinking. And so what that sets up is clear thought process. A clear thought process allows you and enlightens your light path. It enlightens your pathway so you can see the bigger picture much clearer. It's not as foggy as you begin to declutter your thoughts. And they're not thinking about being overweight. They're not thinking about feeling bad or sluggish or not feeling that somebody's looking at them or picking on them. You're not thinking about that. Now you're thinking exciting things. So it allows you to have witty ideas to start coming in. It allows you to begin to see a brighter place, a brighter chisel of what you're supposed to be and what you're called to be. I'm so excited who I'm going to be in February because if there's an inkling of what's happening now, is happening in my life is exciting, I can't imagine who I'll be in February because I'll be continuing on this journey of being consistent and being diligent. And I know for sure that consistency breaks resistance, and being able to face your fears and overcome all your objectives in life is very important. And having your health, having your health at the highest peak is going to be the best for you, so you can be able to function and do the things that you're called to do. And so I just wanted to come on here tonight and talk about that because as I go through this, I'm on day 14 of this walk with me journey. I know that I had stinking thinking going in my life, and it was stopping me from taking that next step when it comes to losing weight, becoming in shape. I had to get past that mindset and begin to set my atmosphere of positivity, watch what I eat so I can feel better mentally and physically, so I can be the best person I'm called to be. And so actually, if you go to my link and I want you to sign up for the Walk With Me Challenge. And we have a group of people who are dedicated to losing weight, who are dedicated to being positive. We have people in there. We actually have exercises at least twice a week. We also keep each other accountable when it comes to, posting posting ourselves walking. Also, it has the distance that we're driving, riding, or walking, or running, or the time that we're working out, what we're eating. We have a whole community of people who are dedicated to that, and it's free. So click on the link, and I would love to see you there. My name is Ricardo Cordu, and I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, that your days are sweet as honey, and that your life bring you much joy and much laughter. Remember, life is love and love is life. We're on the winning side, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 15. All right, bye.